Hi, my name is Nicholas Charbonnet. I'm one of the creators of the inverse geometry lid, the Geo Lid, and I'm an avid coffee drinker. I was walking down the street one day wearing a brand new suit using the standard issue coffee lid, and it spit up all over me. And I was so upset, I decided I wasn't going to deal with this anymore. I was going to do something about it. I immediately called my brother.
My name is Jonathan Michael Charbonnet. I have a Bachelor's of Science in Engineering from Cal Poly Pomona. I've been working in the aerospace industry now for just under 6 years. I was in college at the time, and he calls me up and says, "John, I need you to design a lid
that eliminated the spitting up, that increased the drinking experience, that cost less to manufacture, and used less plastic."
4 months later, I give him a call and say, "Okay, your lid's designed. Why don't you go ahead and take a look at it and see what you think?"
And I said, "Well, does it work?" And he said,
"Of course it works. It's science." But I tried to think of what causes this exploding factor, and it's typically called a resonance frequency, a harmonic. So as you're walking with your coffee or you're driving, the fluid inside is starting to slosh, and as you have a rhythm, it continues to swing that fluid against the walls of the cup. Our lid does away with all of this technology altogether. What it does is it actually creates a V channel on the underside of the lid.
As liquid starts splashing up into the valley, it will redirect it back down into the cup,
nearly all but eliminating the entire explosive sorts of spills that come out of just walking and setting your cup down or going over bumps while you're driving. So that's a really neat technology in that capacity. And my thinking was I'd really like to be able to give this a reduction in price by reducing the cost of processing. You'd have to cut a blank, turn all that flat and back in with a mill all that, and surface this entire area. That's 3 operations. This would be a turning machine, a lathe, to come in and cut the profile of this thing only halfway. You pull off the die, that's done. I've reduced the process of just the molding by 2/3.
Both of these lids are thermoformed and polystyrene. The difference is our lid uses less material. It translates into about 1/10 of a penny saved per lid manufactured. And when you're manufacturing billions of lids per year, that adds up quite a bit.
So it's symmetrical all the way around. One of the other benefits of that is that you can drink anywhere on this rim. You don't have to find the drinking port.
Now you can actually smell the coffee, and your smell is directly connected to your palate. And when you're paying $3-4 for a cup of coffee, you're paying for the experience. So you now created more value and increased their drinking experience.
You'll look at both these lids and you'll say, well, of course this one's going to cause the fluid to cool off quicker because there's more vents for the heat to escape out of, and that's not the case. We tested that 6 different times with data support that showed there was no change in temperature.
We wanted to create a lid that was based in function, and the way it looks is purely because of its function. We really haven't found any negative effects yet, just a whole lot of benefits, which is a really good thing.